Welcome to Bangla City SATV News. This is Shibala Alam with our headlines. 75th birthday of Prime Minister and Bangladesh Army League President Sheikh Hasina is being celebrated across the country today. Nationwide mass vaccination campaign with 75 lakh people began today on the occasion of Prime Minister's birthday. The High Court extends 1 year granting bail to BNP chairperson Begum Khaltazia in 5 cases. Today is the 75th birthday of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. A very happy birthday to the leader of Bangladesh, the daughter of the father of the nation, who belongs to the people, belongs to the soil. Dalia Nilufar has the full story.
Hasina was born on September 28, 1947, in Tungipara, Bangladesh. She was graduated from Dhaka University in 1973. And in 1968, she married M.A. Wazidmia, a young scientist. She is blessed and loving mother of 2, a boy and a girl. Hasina was actively involved in student politics in her college days. She actively participated in the mass upsurge of 1969 and at the time of the Liberation War of 1971. She was imprisoned by the Pakistani occupation army along with her husband, mother, sister and brother. On August 15, 1975, army officers assassinated the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, her father, along with members of her family. Hasina and Sheikh Rehana, her younger sister, were the only survivors as they were in West Germany. In 1981, she was forced to live in exile. Ending 6 years in exile, she returned to Bangladesh on May 17, 1981. In August 2004, Hasina survived yet another assassination attempt at a political rally. The grenade attack left more than 20 people dead and her car was peppered with bullets as she fled the scene. Over the last decade, Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has presided over an expanding economy, education, higher foreign investment, decreasing poverty and significant strides in human development. Hasina was awarded several times and has also earned praise for the handling of the world's biggest refugee crisis. Hasina has been conferred with SDG Progress Award for Bangladesh's steady progress this year in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals by the UN. Following this, the daughter of the father of the nation, Sheikh Hasina, has come to be known as the mother of humanity. Hasina is committed to improving the lives of Bangladesh. She starts her day every early with morning prayers and then she goes for the official walk. She works until midnight and meets party leaders almost daily. However, her commitment is to improve the quality of lives of people of Bangladesh. To achieve that, she has to fight against many odds and obstacles for the people of Bangladesh and not for the vested interests. Long live the courageous leader. Dalia Nilufar, SATV News Desk.
Nationwide mass vaccination campaign with 75 lakh people began today on the occasion of Prime Minister's birthday. The mass vaccination campaign started from 9 a.m. and will continue till the target is met, said Director General of DGHS, Professor Dr. Abul Bashar Mohammad Khurshid Alam. Nearly 2.5 crore people who got them registered are waiting for COVID-19 vaccines. Among the registered people, we have targeted to inoculate 75 lakh people, he said. Registration is mandatory to receive coronavirus vaccine during the day-long campaign, Alam adds. The program may be extended in the drive is hampered in any remote or hard-to-reach areas due to rough weather, the DGHS chief added. During the campaign, people will receive the first dose of COVID-19 vaccine and they will be given the second dose on October 28, he added. However, the government has prepared 80,000 health workers, including 48,059 volunteers, to make the countrywide vaccination campaign a success, he added. The High Court has extended for 1 year its earlier orders that granted bail to BNP chairperson Khaltazia in 5 cases. 2 High Court benches passed the extension orders yesterday and today following 5 separate prayers moved by Khaltazia's lawyers. A bench led by Justice Muhammad Abdul Hafiz today extended the bail order in 4 defamation cases filed against Khaltazia in Dhaka and Narail in 2018. Another bench headed by Justice AKM Asaduzaman yesterday extended the bail in a murder case filed in Kumilla in 2015. Lawyers Kaiser Kamal and AHM Kamuzzaman Mamun appeared for Khaltazia. The BNP chief has been convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for 17 years in total in Zia Orphanage Trust and Zia Charitable Trust corruption cases by the trial court and High Court. She was released from jail on March 25th last year following an executive order of the government suspending her jail sentences. A total of 25 lakh doses of Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine arrived at 4:30 a.m. in the early hours of Tuesday at the Hajrat Shahjalal International Airport in Dhaka from the USA under COVAX facilities. Officials of Director General of Health Services, DGHS and other relevant organizations received the consignment of 25 lakh shots of Pfizer vaccine at the airport, said officials. The total number of Pfizer vaccine has stood at 36 lakh 4,480, they added. On May 27, the Director General of Drug Administration approved emergency use of Pfizer mRNA COVID-19 vaccine in the country. Viewers, we are taking a short break. Stay with Euro Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back. You're watching Euro Bangla City SATV News. Elsewhere across the world, the US has successfully test-fired a missile that can travel 5 times faster than the speed of the sound. The Pentagon said it conducted a free flight test last week for an air-breathing hypersonic weapon, the first successful test of their class of weapons since 2013. This comes amid an escalating arms race with Russia, already successfully testing its hypersonic cruise missile in July. The US missile was built by Raytheon, which said it offers next-generation capability to the US military. China is experiencing an energy crisis and it's starting to affect people's daily life, adding the risk of an economic slowdown. There have been blackouts in some of China's northern provinces and even traffic lights have been turned off. Some people have been hospitalized after using stoves for heating in poorly ventilated rooms. And in some lifts are not functioning in apartment or office buildings, people have to take the stairs instead. Local media said it's because of the lack of electricity since coal and natural gases cost too much. And China is highly dependent on coal for power. The energy crisis is starting to affect various industries, with several provinces ordering factories to cut emission. Even some Apple and Tesla suppliers have suspended production to follow the tighter energy consumption policies, putting supply chains at risk amid rising demand for electronic goods. Britain put the army on standby by deliver fuel from Tuesday after an acute shortage of truckers triggered panic buying the left fuel pumps dry. It raised fears that hospitals would be left without doctors and nurses. However, shortage of truck drivers in Britain has led to problems delivering fuel from refineries to gas stations, prompting fuel rationing and ministers warning motorists to stop panic buying. The UK government said it's working to ensure fuel supply issues are resolved, following days of long queues at petrol stations with many forced to close. However, pressure is on the government to solve the problem as tension increases and polls suggest voters deliver the government is mishandling the crisis. With Germany's Social Democrats winning Sunday's regional election in Berlin, the German capital will soon have its first female mayor. In a tight race, 43-year-old Franziska Giffey garnered slightly over 21% of the vote to narrowly beat her rival candidate from the Green Party. She will succeed Michael Müller from the same party as he decided not to seek re-election. Giffey said she is willing to take to the Green Party and the Christian Democratic Union about forming a coalition. During the election, 2 Germans of Korean descent were also re-elected and local lawmakers in Berlin. Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City have early chance to lay down a marker in the Champions League. However, they meet at Parc des Princes on Tuesday in the rematch of last year's semi-final that sees Pep Guardiola and his old people Lionel Messi on the head-to-head. Qatar-owned PSG and Abu Dhabi-backed City have changed the face of European football over the last decade with their spending in pursuit of Champions League glory. It was something that has so far eluded both clubs. City came agonizingly close last season when they beat PSG in the semi-finals only to lose to Chelsea in the final in Porto. PSG runners-up in 2020 will want to measure the revenge for that. They have already got one over on the English champions with the signing of Messi. Before ending, we go to the Euro-Bangla City SATV news headline again. 75th birthday of Prime Minister and Bangladesh Awami League President Sheikh Hasina is being celebrated across the country today. Nationwide mass vaccination campaign with 75 lakh people began today on the occasion of Prime Minister's birthday. The High Court extends 1 year granting bail to BNP chairperson Begum Khalda Zia's in 5 cases. You're up to date so far here on Euro-Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satvtv.tv. Stay with SATV.